Hey everyone, I hope you're all doing really well. Today, I wanted to speak about a few signs that the Divine Feminine sees before her reunion arrives in her life. And I hope that these signs will resonate with you, and you will also be able to monitor your own progress with regards to where you are in the twin flame journey, how much you have healed yourself, and what really is coming in for you very, very soon. All right. If this really resonates with you, like if all of these signs match up with you, and you have your own interesting signs as well, that have happened to you before when your reunion came, etc., then you should know that reunion is going to just be maybe like a few weeks away or a few days away. Who knows, right? It can happen. It just takes a moment. And if you think that, okay, no, I'm not really quite here yet, then that means that these are the areas where you have to still do some work in. All right, but still take heart. So the first sign that you will be attracting reunion very, very soon is that you are in a state of complete detachment with your twin flame. So, what is the state of complete detachment? That you are no longer fussing over them. It's no longer important, whether they come back or they don't, or what are they doing. You have no interest in stalking them, all right? You have no interest in the 3D person of your twin flame. You are in a place where you don't see your twin flame as different from you. No part of you is actually chasing your twin flame, all right? Chasing energy has many, many dimensions. Chasing is not just texting or calling your twin flame. Chasing is waiting for your twin flame. Chasing is wondering what they're doing. Chasing is trying to constantly watch, twin flame readings and twin flame videos all the time, all day. Chasing is trying to find that fix, somewhere, just have that quick fix to feel a little better, about your twin flame journey, because of course it's such a challenging journey, and it does have a lot of pain, and it's a, quite a roller coaster as well. So trying to just find those small, small ways to get better, about and feel a little better about your twin flame, get some information about it, either through tarot or through astrological forecasts or through, anything else, so you're not in that energy, you're completely detached. You understand that it's just that this is me in another incarnation and I don't have to chase this person down. You value your own life as well. You value what you're doing, you value your own experience in your own body as well. So when you have, started to value yourself, in this way, when you have started to really understand your own experience, as the life that you are within your body, this is when you have shifted the scales, because so far you were only looking at the other person, you were focused there. Now your focus has shifted back to you, so automatically you have detached yourself from the 3D person of your twin flame. Okay. The second sign is that you're in a state of surrender. So the first and the second are actually very interrelated. What is this surrender? So surrender basically means that you now go with the flow of life. You understand that life is happening in the present moment, okay? You understand that you have no control over life. It's not just that you have surrendered with regards to your twin flame journey. You will see you have surrendered with regards to a lot in your life, okay? For instance, it can be with regards to your money situation. It can be with regards to, anything else that, you have been doing, all right? It can be that, you maybe have surrendered with regards to a particular problem you have always had. It could be health, it could be a family situation, it can be any such thing. So when you have surrendered completely, you understand that life happens in a state of flow, okay? And that is why you are not fixated on when your twin flame also comes back. You know that it will happen, you have faith in the journey, but you are not constantly wondering about it, you're not constantly thinking about it, okay? A third sign is that you have an open heart for your twin flame. You no longer have a problem where you're thinking, I can't forgive my twin flame. He did this, he did that. If you still are holding him responsible for how he behaved, then a deeper shift and understanding is needed from you. Because somewhere you're still looking at the other person and thinking they are responsible for me. All right. Which is, not the journey, and this is not, this is not how spiritual awakenings are. In the end, After a spiritual awakening, when you're very ready again to welcome in your reunion, you understand how everything just happens for, a higher reason. Everything has its own flow, it has its own wisdom. So you are no longer trying to go against it, and you want to be very ready for your twin. Like you are in a space where if they come back and when they come back, you will hold an open hearted space for them. You will not jump at them and be like, why did you do this? Why did you not message me earlier? Or, you will not ask them to resolve your problems. So, this also brings me to the next sign, which is that you feel responsible for everything. You now know that you are the creator of your life. Okay, so for instance, let us say you were expecting somebody to do something for you, and then last moment they cancelled or they weren't able to show up for you. You are no longer seeing this as this person did this particular thing very, very, incorrectly. You're no longer in that blaming energy. Instead, you shift and you're like, okay, I am just attracting like maybe a sense of abandonment, or maybe like a sense of betrayal or something like that is how I'm feeling right now. I know that the outer is a reflection of the inner. So, what does this mean for me? Do I have these betrayal and abandonment wounds? Let me go deeper and see them. Okay. This is where the shift will happen for you. You will know that the outer is a manifestation of the inner. You will feel very, very responsible for it. So you will no longer blame anything or anyone for it, and least of all your twin flame. Okay. The fifth sign is that you have a deeper self love. So, whereas earlier, maybe, some of you could have issues with regards to boundaries, some of you could have had issues with regards to, maybe just in general appreciating who you really are as a person. Okay, you could have rejected your body, you could have rejected your mind, you could have a lot of fears around what you do. You could have a particular aspect of your past that you were not very happy about, that you just rejected a lot, that you did not want to come to terms with. You could be in situations and places where others were mistreating you a lot, but because of your self love, those situations have changed. Now others also understand your boundaries, they also reflect back your own love to you. Maybe they have become neutral, or they have become more giving and generous, but either way, you are not concerned about everyone else, but you are very concerned about how you feel about you. And you have done a lot of work in that area of loving yourself more, loving your body more, your mind more, your situations more, your journey more, your past more. You have worked with your inner child, and you have healed all those places where you have been rejecting yourself. Okay. So a next sign is that the sixth signs is that you could have a deeper purpose of your life which has started to unfold for you. It can be that this deeper purpose is not fully clear to you, but maybe like you have a glimpse into it and you have already started to take some active steps towards it, whatever those steps are, as relevant to you. It can be that you understand, okay, this is what the challenges have been for me in my life. So I know that my sole purpose has something to do with these challenges that I have overcome successfully, so I can help others do the same thing. All right. So you start to now see that how you want to utilize the rest of your life, into doing something that you're very happy doing, into really expressing your own joy that you have as life. And also, you will feel that somewhere I know that this expression of who I am is also going to help other people. All right. So this is where, the soul purpose usually tends to align. All right. A next sign is that you will have a deeper connection with the divine and with, maybe your guru, maybe, God, or maybe even just nature. But you will start to feel that you have a deeper communication with them. You could maybe even be writing letters to God. You could even be just having that communication in your head with your guides, with your spirit guides. You could just be saying, hey, I'm feeling really stuck here, or I really need this, or can you give me more clarity about this? You will start to have that communication, and the communication is never one way, because through signs, symbols, or often through clairaudience or clairvoyance, you will start to see what is it that you really need to know. You will be guided in that direction also. The divine always contacts back, and they register every prayer and they register all communication that you have with them. Okay. The last sign that I want to share that you can like 100% be certain of that your reunion is very, very close, maybe, the same day or the next day, is that you will start seeing the number 1111 very frequently. So the number 1111 appears when you are at certain junctures of your life, all right? Some of us try to see 1111 while watching the phone, or we just know, oh, it's 11:09, let me wait for 2 more minutes till it's 11:11. It's not like that. This 11:11 will start to really follow you. You go out and a number plate will be 11:11, or a restaurant, maybe called 11:11, or whatever it is, it'll just start to follow you. So this is the time when you know that some major external shift is now being activated for you, all right? You could also see the number 96. I know that's not traditionally associated with a twin flame journey in this regard, with regards to, reunion, etc. So, but generally, earlier if you were seeing 69 a lot, which meant that you were too much in your feminine energy. When you start seeing the number 96, it can mean that your divine masculine is awakening now, because you are also operating in your masculine energy right now. It can be that now, he will take action. Okay, so that can be a number of the action from the side of masculine, provided that you were earlier seeing a lot of 69 and now you started seeing a lot of 96. You could also be seeing a lot of your personal number. It can be anything, anything, that any number that you have always been attracted to, maybe since your spiritual journey or otherwise, a number that used to follow you everywhere. So it's a significant number. It can come back into your life and start following you everywhere. Okay, so these are some of the signs, that can assure you that your reunion is near. And, if you are really in a state of surrender and detachment, and in a state of self love, self forgiveness, and in that place of open heartedness, all right, and where your focus has shifted away from, your divine masculine to you, then you know that it's easier also to sustain this union. Because often it can be that the divine masculine comes, talks to you for a few days, and then runs away, but how can you ensure that they don't run away again? It is by maintaining your focus again on yourself only, on your soul purpose, on your healing, all right? Again, going with the flow of everything, again, staying in a state of surrender, all right? Again, feeling, that detachment that you feel with your divine masculine's 3D person, knowing that you're already united as one. These are some of the ways, in which you will be able to sustain this reunion and recommunication as well, all right? So, this is all I wanted to share with you. I hope this was helpful. And of course, if you feel guided to, you can book a one-on-one session with me. It doesn't cost a lot, and I'll be able to help you with, your twin flame journey, assisting you with any form of inner work, explaining the various kinds of inner work that you need to do specific to, where your blocks lie. And I will also be able to give you some intuitive guidance. So if you feel guided to, do book a one-on-one session with me. Write to me in the email address given below in the description box. It doesn't cost a lot, like I mentioned. I will see you in the next podcast video. Bye bye. Take care.